Hey guys, so what I say, I made another vlog today. And the vlog is about moonshine. I don't know which one I first say, but I think I start with Sittard. I was in Sittard and there are three rings, there are 100 people and 100 inmates. There are six guards, and the six guards sitting in the aquarium in a hog. They came not even of the rings with 100 inmates, so they don't know what happened there. But when you go to another prison, you can take a little box with you for some clothes for the first day, and the rest they bring them later. And you can the box you was allowed of having them himself. So we did the two plastic bags in there, trash bags, plastic trash bags, and we did there 15 liter apple sap and 4 packets of sugar, a lot of food, garbage and shit, and apple stroop, you name it here, yeah, apple stroop, appelzeem, every, it's gonna be inside everything, but when you 2-3 weeks did that guesting, then it was both by 12%, and we made from the workshop we have from the air pipes from the shooting guns for the pellets, and we take we cut pieces of that, and we made it on a plastic bag, and we did a pot of Jewish cookie. We call it here Jewish cookies in the pot, this plastic pot. We did that on the air, slang, the air, yeah, you know what I mean, the air, things, and we made it on the pot Jewish cookies, and we did pineapple shit, and so you don't smell the alcohol in yourself. And when it was finished after 2-3 weeks, we go to distillate, and it was very good in that. I knew it was in that. It's I think 17 years ago, and it was allowed then a cooking plate, so one cooking plate to have on sale, and it was allowed a rice cooker to have in your cell. But in a rice cooker is an inside pan with a glass and next a glass, yeah, a glass uh, thing before yeah, for of the pan, but there was a little hole in there for the steam. But we have on yeah, of the ring system, we had an aquarium there, and somebody, one inmate, was responsible for that. And the little air pipes, they got precisely in the hole in the glass and the decks for the rice cooker. So what I'm doing after 3 weeks, when it was bocht, it was buying like 12%. We go at night with every shit, with the pan, and we did the bocht in that, and the bocht is so the wine, or the wine, and we did the bocht in that, and then we made the decks, the glass for about it. We did that with flour, cleaning flour. We made it air proof, and with the air piece also made it air proof. And then we take the boat in there, and the air slang was going by the fridge. You can have a little fridge table model on your cell, and we did that through the cooling to the fridge. So it's cooling first very quick, and then you have a good to see how it's bubbling and the bubbles and that sort of kind of shit. But it's heavy work, it's going very slow, it's drop, 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 drop. So because when you want to have a liter, it was an hour further. But we did it with 4 guys from our lot. I let them make that and I made it self. So you have from the water, Duc, big packets, around 1.5 liter, and I worked with it package on the ring and so and the guard safe and so on. You drink a lot of water. I said, yeah, water is cleaning your body, but I was legal. It was 80% because when we distillated with the pan and all the shit, we became for 1 liter €6. So it was a big deal. It was good money, and I made it. And when I took a little piece on my table and I fired it with a flame, I can see on the color of the flame was good yellow and blue. Then it's good alcohol, but when it's turned green, then it's ethanol. You can die on that, you can blind, and you can throw it away. So it's a waste. But so made alcohol, I distilled it. It was 80%, but it has so much percent, but otherwise it can burn. And so I made alcohol and Sittard €6 for a liter. I have made money in the jail, sometimes more than outside. My girlfriend, mother of my son, they came every week. They bring me 10 gram heroin. I sold it and I smoked it. Then I using drugs and that kind of shit and though. But it was a choice. So it's now I'm 40, now 34 years. I smoke hashish, weed, but it's a choice. People don't know, and by people they want to help people get not in his brains. They got it out in books that hashish, I got always hashish and weed, it can also felt on your life for pain and PTSS, etc., etc. So they understand that, and that's why I always have stress with people from help, how do you call it in English? people that those help people. They don't help people, not at all, because they have no. Why would they help the people? They get good paid for them, and they all milk cows for the money. But good, I made alcohol and it was good, and I made a lot of money of that until they find out, and yeah, then it was over. You cannot make alcohol. But I came in first. I told it now also behind it. I was a cleaner in work, and I have 5 liter cans for cleaning material, and I clean it good, and I have 2, but I have from the wash powder. You had a carton box, and 2 from the 5 liter canisters can in there. So, and we got gas, Bacchus gas, and it's 5 days with the apple sap, and it's good. You have about 12-40%, so you get very drunk for that. And then what is good, it was very good. I turn the music down because otherwise I get the pay again. But our afdeling was it was always good. I had that. I have a cage from a bird I made for 2. 2 bird cages. I made 1, so I had a bird cage from 1 meter. 1 meter. It's not allowed. You can. It's allowed for 45 by 75 centimeters, I think. But I had a big goal. But the cage standing on a carton was 5 liter, and was every time. But we don't have baker's gas to make alcohol. So what I did already the apple juice in the canisters, and we give the bee, there were guys, they were very stupid, they couldn't even tell till 5. So I gave one of the guys something, and they found it. And the stupid motherfucker said, yeah, you have to go look on the A. But I was cleaner there. So by a whole game by me. And they find it. But there was no guest within. It was only apple juice. So the direction came from Unit 1, from the bunker. It's a bitch. She said, listen, Sir Schoenfeld, you got to report for me. I said, why? Yeah, we find alcohol of yourself, and etc., etc. I said, it's not alcohol, it's apple juice. Now we can smell it's alcohol in there, etc., etc. I said, no, it's not alcohol, it's apple juice. Okay, she said, we're gonna test it. When it's alcohol, you get 2 reports from me. 1, because you're lying to a person in. It was misleading from the person in. And 2, because I made alcohol. But there was no gas in it, was only apple juice. I sniffed like that because I always make already alcohol in that. So after a week I didn't hear anything. So I think it's good that they don't fuck me. It was good. So after a week, I was going to the ghot. I feel safe. I say, listen, how is it with the liquor? Yeah, one guard said they didn't know where they have to send it. Bullshit. They send it there where they send the urine controls. So I asked another guard, and he said, yeah, they won't forget the send it and bullshit. But they can make me nothing. But it was apple juice. Yeah, I made already liquor in that. I don't know how much. I think a year or something like that. And my friend, 21 months, I'm sitting there. He doesn't get married. It was 3 days, and then he was coming. Ron, can you tell me a little? I said, yippee, wait 2 days, it's finished and it's good. He can't wait. So I gave him a liter. He drank it. And after a half hour, I came to his cell. I made him put the light on. And he looks like shit. He was red. His eyes were very small, and he had smoked hashish and all. So I laughing. I said, man, fuck, how do you look? And he laughed also. And he said, yeah, the fuck is I got to go my medicine taking by the God. I said, I don't, it's better you don't. But yes, do it. And it was for no problem. But that way was the way I make alcohol, and it Sittard. They pay me €60 for 1 liter. And I walking about the 3 rings with package of Duke, 1.5 liter water. And the guards, so you are drinking a very lot of water. I said, yeah, it's cleaning my body, but it was 80% alcohol. And that kind of shit, and people don't believe that, but there are people, they know it's true. And my mate also, every week, 10 liter involved alcohol. We drink, I got my visit, they bring me everything, they bring me heroin, they bring me hashish, they bring everything. I had enough money, but earlier day, I said I have 7,400 euros legal money. So they can't blame, they can nothing do it. And I got me, I buy a drunk computer, I buy a big ghetto blast, a new TV and shit and everything. But that's how you make money in jail, and how you can laugh, and they don't break me. They can bend me, but not break me. And I have to vlog this. I said today I made it vlog, and I made it. And that's how I make moonshine in prison. And my moonshine on television, TV, they look at the bubbles, but I looked at the color of the flame. And when it turns into green, no good, throw it away because guys got blind or everything, and not good. But that was the story about the alcohol making in prison. And there came very more vlogs. I'm gonna tell everything. And I know they don't like it, and they go even further to make my life to a hell. But I wanna know that people does know how it works when they put the fingers in the air and they say, I telling the truth, nothing that the truth zo waarlijk help me God Almighty, then they're lying already. So guys, the last vlog today, I got my medicine taking, and I got a little friend here, so it's almost empty. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock I have to be in honor, the probation officer. They gave me 20 hours for the work because I drive another time with no license. So they gave me 9 months. I don't drive, can drive. A point on my license, what they got already 24 years. So what's the use of that? But tomorrow at 10 o'clock I have to be in honor. And I take my body cam with me, and I know I don't get to film that, but there are other options. So till tomorrow, guys, don't do stupid things. I do it. No, no.